What's up, everyone? Welcome back to No Credentials. It's episode 11. I almost messed it up. Week 11. Got the gang here, but we actually have a special guest, as you can see. My man H. Brad, Breeze, a.k.a. Slick.
Another Steelers fan.
Yeah, we're outnumbered now.
Yeah, we're Steelers fan. I was just thinking that today on my way home from work, I was like, we're in Central Ohio, and we have one Ohio team as our fan on the pod. Like,
yes,
Steelers, Panthers,
Patriots.
Patriots.
Growing up, I was genuinely surprised how it was like me and my dad would go somewhere to watch a game, and we're the only Bengals fans. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Right? Like, how is this possible? Like, we're going to watch the Bengals Steelers game. We walk into the bar, and it's all Steelers fans. We're like, what the fuck? It's bullshit.
It doesn't
make sense. Ohio needs to step it up.
So yeah, Evan's going on a family trip to Maine. So that's why he's out this week. So we got a guest. And so let's just recap. Last week we all went 5-2-1. So
wild.
We had our own games that we just missed and hit. No, the push was Detroit -3. They won by 3. So got to push there.
We all did. We obviously hit our parlay.
Oh yeah, we hit the parlay, hit the fucking lock.
And we all picked they were all games on the slate too, and so it was a clean sweep.
The Detroit was the push.
So. Yeah, Detroit was a push.
Yeah, but we put the money line.
Yeah.
They would put the money
line.
We put Thank God that Evan did the money
line.
Thank God Evan did the money line.
Yes, I swear to God, though, Evan has the sweatiest bets.
Dude,
like,
yeah.
Oh
Bro, Evan.
That's why he's 3-5.
Evan almost mushed. Like, Evan's the reason the Broncos missed that kick. But luckily they got bailed out with the flag. But I'm telling you, I'm sitting there watching the game on my phone. Like, right? And Evan sends a text. It's of he live bet Denver. He was like, I'm gonna break even on the week if this smacks. Like if he said his exact words were, I'm gonna break even on this week if this kicker doesn't miss this fucking kick. And I'm telling you, literally, 30 seconds later, Shank, they run on Shank, got bailed out by the fucking 12 men and fucking made it again.
Yeah.
Dude, I was heated. I didn't even bet Broncos. Like, I didn't have no money on the game.
Yeah.
But Evan does that shit all the time.
Yeah, he will.
I had no implications on this game. I was just watching it. But I was heated. He almost mushed himself. Like, I was pissed. I was like, dude, I'm going to leave every group chat of your game if you don't stop mushing. Like, you can't do that. That's the number one betting rule. You can't. If this happens, shit. One more touchdown, it's over. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I used to do that shit. I still do sometimes, but I've started to stop because you're right.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You puts it in the air.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, dude. Yeah.
Oh, if he makes this kick, it fucking goes over. Fucking shame.
Yeah, like, I had a parlay for that game, and I just needed fucking Kincaid 1 more catch and Josh Allen 8 more completions or passing attempts. And I was like, oh, bro, this is in my mind. I was like, this is smacking.
Yeah,
it didn't smack. Fuck.
Well, so you can think it. You just can't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Like you can be like, oh, Stephon Diggs, he's got 75. I need him to have 85. Like you can be like, oh, Joe, Stephon Diggs 10 away. You can just be like, yo, Stephon's 10 away. But you can't be like,
oh, he's gonna
this
get
play
it.
right here if he catches it, like, or the ball's in the air, like there's bad rooting, like balls in the air. I do it sometimes. I catch myself, like you think the dude catches the ball too early, and you're like, oh fuck yeah, and he squirts out. It's like, fuck, I fucked that up.
Tyler Boyd, he did it on the Tyler Boyd catch
against Houston.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think I did. I don't remember. I don't think I did. But I kept myself doing it.
Yeah. Anyways. So yeah, 5-2-1 lock hit. So that puts Zane at 44, 32, and 4 on the year. So 12 games above 500. Chap is 40, 36, and 4.
4 above, baby.
Me and Evan are tied at 39, 37, and 4. So we're all above 500 by at least 2 games. So that's fucking lit. So let's just dive right in. We're recording on Wednesday this time because we actually finally have a Thursday night matchup to talk about.
Yep.
So Cincinnati at Baltimore. Baltimore -3.5 is the spread. I mean, obviously, let's hand it off to the Bengals fan again.
Look, last week lost on the game-winning field goal, right? I don't think the loss looks worse because our record. Mm-hmm. We're cooking. Our offense is still cooking. We played great in that game. We should have lost by 10. I mean. Yeah, we showed so much fight, so much heart in that game. Like to even tie, Tyler Boyd should have caught it. Like, yeah, I mean, tough. But we don't even get down and tie the game if he doesn't have a 65-yard catch before that. So I'm not worried about Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd's a dog. He got the best hands on the team. He's going to make the catch next time. But, I mean, obviously I'm picking Cincinnati 3.5. We're going to win the game, period. But I'm not worried about that loss last week at all. Houston's a good team. They could sneak in, especially with Cleveland now losing Watson. Like, that puts a team, that's an open spot. Cleveland's not making playoffs. That's an open spot for one of these teams in the hunt.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, if Pittsburgh can stay hot, I mean, that's a spot for Cincinnati to jump in. Like, AFC's wide open now.
Should have wrote that down before I
with
even
Cleveland
talk.
out of it.
Obviously, yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Cincinnati plus 3.5 too. But I'm not gonna say that they're gonna win the game. I actually think that Baltimore sneaks it out, like a one or 2 point dub at home. They've been rolling. They gave up. They fucking gave up last week against the Browns, but I don't know, man. They've been rolling. They've been playing real good. I mean, the Bengals are going to be trying to get back and rebound. I mean, the Bengals are in a must-win game. Like they have to win this shit.
I think that's why you gotta take them.
So.
That's
why I'm going to take at least the spread. It's going to be close, but I'm still going to go that Baltimore wins.
Because if Cincinnati does win, you're still getting it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So yeah, definitely taking Cincinnati on that one.
Like this is absolutely the biggest game of the year. Like we know how big.
Oh
this
yeah, the
game is
implications
right
are huge.
Like this is massive.
And that's why I think Cincinnati is just the more mature team, honestly, and they're more fit to win, especially after a rebound.
Yeah,
they're going to be eager for a dub.
100%.
They need it.
Need the week 2 we lost to them by 3 with Joe Burrow, who was hobbled. Joe Burrow 100%. I mean, he still for 500 on him twice in his career.
Yeah,
twice.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, come on,
Yeah,
Baltimore ain't got shit on us.
So
just play offense how you do, limit Lamar.
Pretty sure
that's all you got to do.
Clean sweep, and Evan said Cincinnati money line.
Evan's strong on 2 games this week. This is one of them. So Cincinnati money line. So you're taking Cincinnati plus 3.5 too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're adding
Nice.
the guest
Let's go, boys.
picks for this one. So this is like the 3rd or 4th time we've clean sweeped on Cincinnati.
Yeah, and I think it's bit us like the first 2 weeks, and then
I think that's gone now.
Yeah, it definitely.
That's gone.
Because we bet on him early in the season thinking Joe Burrow wasn't that hurt, but it's clear as day he was actually that hurt. Like, I mean, I didn't even think he was that hurt. I was like, bullshit, he's not that hurt. Obviously fucking was, because, I mean, this dude's playing stellar right now.
Right,
so,
so, like, are y'all going that Cincinnati's going to win the game?
I don't know. It's going to be a close game.
I'm taking Cincy winning.
Because I think, I mean, obviously I'm picking Cincy plus 3.5 because I don't think it's going to be 3.5 regardless.
Putting a unit on it?
No.
I think Baltimore, they're kind of in the same boat. They really, they're at home. They don't want to lose this game in Cincinnati after having the game locked up against the Browns. And then they fucking go ahead and drop that game after being up fucking 14 like the whole time. They're pissed too. They want to bounce back as well at home. Like I think it's gonna be a 1 point dub. 1 point dub for the Ravens. So that's why Cincinnati plus 3.5. But
I think Cincinnati just has too much to lose. And
you're right.
Baltimore doesn't have a lot to lose.
But at the same time,
a little bit.
They
do, but
at the same time though, yeah, we're calling it a must win and everything. But at the end of the day, they only have 5 losses if they lose this game. Easily can win out. I mean, you're telling me they don't go 12-5, they're not.
We have the number 1 hardest schedule remaining in the NFL.
Yeah, but still.
But I don't give a fuck. We can beat anybody on any games. We were just in back-to-back fucking AFC Championship games.
Yeah,
like we're still atop of the division, or top of the AFC team.
Yeah,
talent.
I definitely agree.
For sure.
So I mean, bring Baltimore on. We beat them fucking in the playoffs last year. Like I don't give a fuck. We can beat them anytime, anywhere.
They can beat you too anytime.
Yeah, absolutely can.
That's what I'm saying. So I
bring them on.
Clean
you gotta play. They gotta play us, bitch. Fuck them. They gotta play us. They gotta play us.
It's always similar with Ravens and Steelers too. It's the same thing every time.
You gotta fucking play us.
Yeah, they gotta.
Fuck. I don't care.
You gotta play your best versus us.
Yeah,
any division,
especially Baltimore, because they get lazy. I feel like Baltimore because they think they're so good, and then they get humbled. And they lose to the Steelers like they did earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
happens.
So every year at the end of the year, they tail off.
Yeah.
Every year because they think, oh, we're the shit going. We're about to be the 1 seed in the AFC. Mine dead. Mine dead. Yeah. Then Lamar gets hurt because he thinks he's tough shit.
All you have to do is pressure him. If you get to Lamar, that's the game.
Yep.
Because
Sam Hubbard.
you can contain him.
Now him, T.
He doesn't have
and
very many
Yoshi are out.
receivers to throw to. I mean, he has Mark Andrews, but other than that, if you
Flowers,
pressure him,
yeah, that's
if you
about it.
pressure Lamar, he's done. He's toast.
Yeah, you have to wrap him up. I remember, they only beat y'all by 3 in week, week 3 or week 1?
Yeah.
What was it?
Week 2.
Week 2, yeah. But I remember watching, they could not get Lamar on the ground. That dude was fucking escaping every fucking.
Yeah, and I feel like that's one thing.
And so,
Sam Hubbard is out this game. He was out last week, and we only got 1 sack on CJ Stroud last week. So there is a little concern, but I have confidence we're going to step up.
They got it. It's like I said, they don't have to win.
Cincinnati
they can go 12-5 and still win the fight.
Cincinnati just has too much to lose.
Yeah.
They're not gonna lose it here.
I'd take the over in this game.
Oh yeah, we started doing. Well, at least I did. I'm more interested, I think, than anyone else in this. But I started picking or guessing fucking scores last week. Yeah, I don't think I got close on. I have to go back and look. I don't think I hit one or any. But for this one, I'm gonna go 28-27 Baltimore.
Cincinnati by 1 million. Fuck Baltimore.
28-27 Baltimore. That's what I'm putting.
Anyone else? Over under is 46.5.
I'm good.
Oh, that's a tough.
You don't have to.
I'm taking the over.
You don't have to.
That's a tough score to take. I could see it being kind of a small score.
Yeah.
Like 24-21. Cincy.
All right, next game so that was a Thursday night game. So finally a good Thursday night prime time. So next game, Arizona at Houston. Houston -5 is the spread. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one because I was thinking about it earlier when I was just thinking about the games and everything. -5, even though Houston just beat Cincinnati and they fucking have played great against Tampa. Kyler Murray's back. He won his first game, even though it was against the Falcons.
He looked pretty good.
He looked
pretty good.
He looked pretty solid. The Arizona's defense is still not good, and so that's why I think that's probably where the big spread comes from because obviously Stroud's been playing lights out. But this one had me thinking that it's one of those trap games where I think Arizona can cover easily.
Right.
So I still don't know what I'm going to go with as far as my pick. I want to hear what y'all say, but that's kind of my thoughts on it. They're rolling. I mean, the Cardinals, it's a long shot that they make the playoffs. They literally have to win out and go 9-8.
Shot, Levi. They're not going to make the fucking playoffs.
I mean, if they went 9-8, they could.
Levi, they're going to win. The Arizona Cardinals are going to win out. What are we talking about?
Listen.
I mean,
they didn't have a fucking Kyler the whole year. I'm not saying Kyler is Tom Brady, but like
no chance.
You can pull.
I mean, it's not impossible.
If the Arizona Cardinals win out and make the playoffs, what do you want? I mean, I'll give you whatever you want.
I'm just saying.
What do you want? Like, I'll give you whatever you set the price.
I'm not saying they're not going to be really like tanking. I feel because didn't they trade? Or no, they actually have the Texans' first round pick this year and their own. So I guess they could be tanking, but there's no way.
But you would just keep Kyler out all year if you were tanking.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think they don't want to draft the same quarterback, and so they have one. They feel like
trade Kyler after this year.
No, but I think Caleb Williams is the same quarterback.
It's the same guy. It's the same fucking guy.
Yeah. I think he has that no higher ceiling than Dak. That's
I
think Caleb Williams, Dak, and I don't consider Dak
Kyler.
So if you hold number one, you gotta draft him. But if you hold 2 or 3, you can get away with drafting.
I don't know if you have to draft him, dude. Like if I'm teams at 1, like if I'm the Bears at 1 right now,
I'll take
I don't think you should draft Caleb Williams. Like he's literally the same guy as Kyler Murray. Literally, his offensive coordinator right now is Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
Like it's the same fucking guy. Dude. Like Like, what? Don't
They went to the same college.
Yeah.
Like, the same thing in college. Won the Heisman.
like.
And Caleb Williams, what is he dropped 3 or 4 games this year?
They have three.
That's
he scored like
but still, like you think about fucking like number 1 picks, like generational talent, lock number 1s, like Cam Newton, bro. 12-0 Heisman national championship, nobody on his team. So like if you're really that guy, you carry in college, like. So I mean,
he does carry
3 L's.
Caleb Williams absolutely does carry that team,
but still,
this is college football talk. Like USC's defense is
they allow 50 points, like 50 points in a big game.
Fair.
Yeah, every time, like every trip.
They'll play. USC will play
fair.
fucking.
But still, if he was that guy, if he was that fucking guy, then he would. Because people are talking about this dude like he's fucking literally the best prospect in 20 years.
Yeah, but if
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
And that's where I think his problem, that his downfall is he's way too hyped. So like,
well, it's all this. And
he could be good.
Well, it's NIL now. I mean, the dude's in a fucking Wendy's commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, it's NIL. He's making $8 million a year playing at USC. Like it's NIL. I'm telling you, this is gonna be. I'm on the same. He's gonna be a historic bust.
Yeah.
Because it's NIL. This is the first NIL guy.
Yeah.
Like NIL's been around for what? How many years? What? Like three or 4 now? Whatever. Obviously, guys have been drafted from. But this is like the first NIL guy. Like nationally televised, like all in your face. Caleb Williams, he's the fucking guy.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
Fucking. It's Kyler Murray 2.0.
Yeah.
But worse.
So speaking on Kyler Murray and the Cardinals,
I think Kyler Murray sucks, but Arizona +5. I think keep it close.
Huh?
See, every time I go against CJ and Houston, it bites me. So I gotta go with them. I mean, I agree with you guys. It's kind of fishy. 5. It's kind of a lot.
It is. But it's at Houston though, so I mean, even though I don't think really like this isn't necessarily like a huge home field advantage type game, but
I think Arizona's been able to keep feisty with every team they've played, and with a bad Kyler Murray's better than any quarterback.
Yeah, they stay feisty, but with the spread line, it's like right around the spread line. Yeah. They stay feisty, but it's like right where Vegas has them.
Yeah, you're right. They'll probably lose by 6.
See, I originally came into the day with it being -4, and I was like, I mean, I feel like I gotta take Houston, but now that it's -5, I think I gotta go Arizona. Yeah. I think it's just a safer play. I think Kyler Murray's gonna come out and do well, and like he did last week. I mean, he did pretty good last week. He seemed super mobile. I mean, did you guys see the play where it was like 3rd and 15 and he scrambled out of it and got like a 20-yard run?
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like the ACL is perfectly fine. I don't know. I think they're going to keep it close. I think Houston gets complacent too after the dubs that they've gotten recently. Yeah. They might try and fight back later in the 4th quarter, but I think Houston wins, but Arizona's going to cover the spread.
I said Arizona +5, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's thinking about switching it over here. Levi is really debating it. He hasn't wrote it in.
So this kind of goes into something later on, but my lock is the Texans money line. So
yeah, you got to root.
I feel like I gotta go
Texans win.
It's sure. Telling me
they win.
You know, come back and the more I think about it, you know, I feel like with this spread they want you to think that like Cardinals are keeping it close. You know, Kyler's back. I feel like they want you to think that. Too. And then Houston's really gonna come out and win by 14. Like that's because like. Arizona, let's not forget, Arizona's defense is trash.
Yeah.
And he just diced up the Bengals defense, which is above average. And
I can't believe Chaps just gonna let you go.
I think
with above average.
Yeah.
What?
I said Bengals defense was above average.
Hilarious.
So you think they're elite?
I
Because then that makes the case even stronger.
Yes.
He diced up an elite defense. He's definitely going to dice up the Cardinals. Give me 38 to.
I'm just playing the Kyler
21. 38-21.
I'm just playing the Kyler Murray game. I think Kyler Murray's fresh. Like he's fresh enough. Like I think he's just fresh.
But I think the Texans.
I don't think he's a good
defense is
quarterback
okay.
by any means, but he's good enough to start in the league.
But Texans.
I think he's
defense
just fresh right now. He's second game. He's gonna actually be ready. Been in gameplay. Like I think keep close. I don't think they win. I think keep close.
I think the more I think about it, I think it's gonna be a blowout now. When I think about it.
We're on
Like,
24,
Marquee game coming up.
24-28 Texans. Yeah.
All right, next game, another huge divisional matchup for the AFC North. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. The line is Cleveland -1, even with Watson being out. So let me go ahead and pencil in Zane and Bradford hit.
Can I ask
Real
a question?
quick.
Real quick
Go
about
ahead.
this game? Can I just ask a question?
Ask the question.
Who was the quarterback the first time you guys played for Cleveland?
Watson this year?
Watson started that game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He played the whole game.
Did he?
Yeah.
I thought he got hurt.
No, Chubb did.
Yeah, I know Chubb did.
Watson was in the entire game. I mean, he might have got hurt at the very end, I'm pretty sure, but he was in like the whole time. Because he was grabbing face masks like the whole second half. He was like yanking everybody down by their face mask. He got called like 3 times for
I
it.
think you're right. But anyway, you guys give me your picks. I'm up in the air about this game.
Oh,
I gotta hear you guys.
I'm definitely
so up in the air.
Pittsburgh.
I'm going
But
Yeah, because
there's
let's
a
let
couple
them-
things
it's
that
they're
worry.
Pittsburgh
It's
fans,
my
so-
lock.
But I just want to hear the reasons
I
why.
got to.
There are a
Like-
couple of things that worry me though.
Yeah.
Like
That's
we're missing both of our middle linebackers are out for the season.
out for the
So-
season?
Yes. Cole Holcomb and
Fuck.
Both Achilles, right? Both Achilles,
no,
dude?
I thought
Or
Holcomb's
Holcomb
was his knee.
Yeah.
And I thought they were both knee injuries. But
Damn, that sucks.
and then Keon Alexander
Yeah.
fucking out for the season. So like last week it like really showed in the middle of our defense. Cuz everything else was kind of looked fine, but any like receiver breaking on like a drag or an in, just sitting and finding the soft spot in the zone, it was so easy. Like
Yeah.
it was there. I mean, but we rushed for over 200, and anytime we do that, we will win the game.
You guys' run game has been looking better.
Yeah.
Every
Has
week.
been looking better.
Because we're mixing it more.
Well, Warren just rushed for like 100
We
last week.
rushed over 100,
Yeah,
Najee had
and
like
Najee-
86.
Yeah, it was pretty close to 100 too. They both had touchdowns too,
Oh yeah.
so they were both running pretty good.
What's your thoughts? Like, what you thinking about the defense?
I mean,
Just Watson
Mike
being out.
Tomlin's a defensive coach, and he's probably the best defensive coach in the league. I mean, I'm not too worried about the linebackers being
Blue
hurt.
Outline.
He does a very good job of changing up schemes to move safeties down, bring people in. I think the loss of Minka is more
He might
worrying.
be coming back here. either
Minka
this-
might be.
So he sat out 2 games, and they didn't put him on IR because they didn't think it'd be a 4-game injury. So you're looking at this is game
Well, if
number
Minka
3,
comes back,
and then that
if
helps
Minka comes
so
back,
much
we win
because it's
for sure. I think we for sure still
and then
win.
Greg Newsome, he's also kind of banged up with some groin injury for the Browns. So it's like,
Yeah, I saw that.
and Deshaun's out for the season now.
Yeah.
For us today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Mike Tomlin, another stat that I got to throw in there. Mike Tomlin has only lost 1 game to a rookie quarterback, and it's C.J. Stroud this year.
CJ.
I don't think he's going to lose it this time.
I think-
DTR
And this is a-
starting.
This
Yeah.
is a massive game for
DTR
divisional
sucks.
purposes. This is like almost just as big as Cincinnati, Baltimore, if not like the same.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the whole,
It's probably
the whole
Yeah.
division is like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is
It's
when-
this week or nothing. So, and I think Mike Tomlin gets it done. I mean, I think
I
there's
agree.
no way he doesn't. Against a rookie quarterback, that's my lock of the week too.
Yeah.
I think Pittsburgh.
Evan
I-
So my
says
only
Pittsburgh
worry
money
is
line.
I
He's
my only
big
worry
on
is
it.
coming
Yeah.
into Cleveland and playing the game in Cleveland. It's not easy,
No.
but that's my only worry.
But
I think
we play
everything
those
else-
dirty, nitty gritty games better.
Oh yeah.
Like I'd rather
We play
it
tough
be
ball.
like a dirty game because it's when it's low scoring and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bad
Those-
quarterback play,
yeah.
offenses, or it's punt after punt, turnover. Like
those
So,
are the
ugly
games
game.
we win. So give me that all day long.
So y'all are trying hard to convince me, and it's getting to me. It's getting to me.
But I can't
sticking-
believe you're taking.
I'm sticking true. I'm picking Cleveland because a few reasons. Just one, it's at home. So two, because Watson went out, the defense knows that if they want to have any type of season, they have to fucking play. They have to play. So they're going to be playing hard. Everyone expects them to
That's
be
every
like.
game for them though.
I know, but like now they
it's
know for
straight
sure
defense.
that they're fucked. Like they're like, we got to carry.
Watson
So-
hasn't been anything fucking special himself.
No.
So
Exactly. So we're looking
so they're
at.
carrying it either way. They're doing the
Well, I know, but then now they're going to carry harder. And everyone, like, the line is still on Cleveland -1, I think, for a reason. I think the sportsbook knows something here. Everyone's hammering picks. It's like, oh, Watson's out, DTR trash.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
which
worried
he is, whatever.
That's
but,
what I'm worried about.
But they're fucking raking in cash.
That's-
Raking in cash this week. Because
either that or it's their
Because
game they
I
lose.
just-
the Browns fans are going to be fired up to fucking play Pittsburgh.
From a
They're
Steelers
not
fan
gonna wanna
perspective,
fucking
it
win this
feels
shit.
like 90% that just like the way the season's gone, we win this game.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
it
it
just
just
feels
feels
like
just-
keep winning.
Yeah.
But
But like I've
This
been watching the
one's got me,
Steelers for a
man.
long time, and like it's on 17 years of watching the Steelers, and
So I think Brad's
This
the type of
is-
guy that where he don't miss a snap like me.
yeah,
I don't miss a
I
snap
don't,
against football.
bro.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
pinch
gonna
off,
snap.
I'll pinch off a piss to go
Swear
back
to
and
God.
watch, look at the TV.
Swear to God.
Like if I hear Gus Edwards come on that,
Yeah. We're going.
I'm sticking with Cleveland because I think the Steelers have been hot. They've been winning. The Browns. I mean, they've been winning too. But it feels like this game means more to the Browns, and the whole the lines and shit are weird. I'm sticking with Cleveland. It's just my gut feeling. It's my gut feeling. I don't
I
really.
had to tell him.
I feel like because like I said, the Steelers. Or I actually didn't say this, but the Steelers' offense is not good. So like y'all were saying, Warren and Najee ran all over, but they ain't gonna fucking run all over the Browns at all. So it's gonna be up to Kenny to try to fucking dot him up. It's gonna be this game.
The
Is
Browns
gonna be,
actually have
this
one of the
game is
worst
gonna
run
be fucking
defenses in the league.
13-10.
But we
It
also
might not
have,
even be. It might be 10-6.
they're down
10 to
Deshaun,
6.
they're down Deshaun Watson, and we're up Deontay Johnson.
Deontay
For
Johnson
this
was listed as questionable.
Oh, was he?
The Browns actually have one of the worst rush defenses.
But we didn't have Deontay in the
Right.
first game, and we won.
Statistically,
And they had Watson, and we won. First game.
Yeah, but
So we're up.
That's
player.
why-
We're down a quarterback.
that's why they
Thumb injury.
are gonna win.
I could see the
I
play.
think-
I could see the play.
This is a real gut feeling game for me.
I tend to make
don't,
plays like that,
like-
but I just know the pitcher. I know the Steelers too well.
Because I'm hoping it's going to
There's
be
no
a
way
lone
they
wolf
lose.
kind of, and I hope I hit it.
I agree with you. The line's weird. Okay, Cleveland should be favored by more, even with the
You mean
injuries.
hit?
No, Cleveland should be favored by, or I mean, Pitt should be favored.
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be favored in this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They should-
saying.
I missed
Like,
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Pitt should be favored by like 3 in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They're not.
with a bad backup quarterback. DTR sucks. Everybody knows he does. He's bad. He's a rookie. He's bad. But playing a great defense, even though those backers are out, they have banged up. TJ Watt is different. Like that D line is different. They have a
He's
decent
a-
secondary.
Highsmith,
Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
best been.
they should be favored by 3, but
I think a good storyline in this game.
they should be favored by 3. So it is weird. Cleveland's favored by 1. Like I was looking at it, I was like, this is weird. Like does Vegas know something? But I was like,
I know something, bro. You're
I
going to
don't-
see the NFL being real.
I can't.
But how
I
much
just
do
can't.
lines
I can't
get-
bet on
it's
defense. I'm
also
not betting on
Wednesday.
fucking
It is
Dorian
Wednesday.
Thompson Robinson.
Yeah.
against
So,
the
like,
defense. I'm not doing
Lines
it.
could
I
be completely different.
That is
come
true. That
Sunday.
is true. But so DTR wasn't his first game when Watson went out like fucking 3 hours before the game. So like, did they even game plan at all? Any like, I'm not saying.
I don't know.
I'm not saying an extra
Yeah, I
few
don't know.
days of reps is going to turn him into fucking
Yeah,
the GOAT, but
I'm like
he might be a little bit
So
more
what's going on
prepared
with
this
PJ
time.
Walker?
I don't know. I just
I
don't
think
think
they just want to sit him.
I think
Yeah.
both of them aren't good.
like
'Cause
even with
PJ's got like.
Somehow won with PJ, but
Because PJ, this is him. He has really fucking good plays that are like, what the fuck? And then he has fucking, what the fuck was that? Like what was that? You fucking idiot! Why'd you do that? So like that's why I think
DJ Moore touchdown.
yeah,
last year was
exactly.
the
Like
biggest
there's
play.
and then the next play fucking pick.
I
It's like
smacked the bet with that shit.
but
Dude, it was the greatest betting, greatest gambling moment of my life was PJ Walker to DJ Moore.
yeah.
I lost my mind.
Yeah.
Dude, it was unbelievable.
I was standing on the table over there like, oh my, and then we fucking.
Bro, Zane walked upstairs.
Because I thought the bet was
Yeah,
dead.
he was like, oh, it's dead. Zane left. And I'm sitting down there like, nah, dog.
And then I won.
Dude, I started yelling PJ Magic.
Yeah.
I was like, no way. Zane came running down the stairs. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, PJ fucking Walker, dude. Oh my god.
It was fucking.
Dude, it was wild.
That shit was so lit. But another storyline in this game that I know fucking Browns and Steelers fans have been going at it this year. Fucking TJ Watt versus Myles Garrett. So now we get to see them 1v1. Obviously, they don't play each other, but. And that's another thing. I think Myles Garrett's gonna be fucking. I don't think they pay attention to this shit by any means, but you know, the Browns fans are gonna be fucking fired up. Like every fucking play, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be fucking Myles Garrett.
No way.
Fucking
It's
and
just-
I don't know. So I Pitt.
Pitt.
All right,
I'm on
I get a
Pitt.
lone wolf.
Like, it's just.
Hopefully it bangs.
I'm not betting on DTR against the Steelers defense. I can't.
I'm not really betting on him. I'm betting on Cleveland's defense stepping up in this one.
Yeah.
That's really what I'm betting on. I think they'll both. I feel I might go and put a bet on like over 4 turnovers, like in total in the game. Like
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 13-6. No, 13-10. Browns winning.
Ugly game.
13-10.
Ugly game.
Yeah, ugly as fuck.
Alright, what we got next?
So the next game.
Jags Titans.
Tennessee at Jacksonville, another divisional game. Jacksonville -7 is the line. Honestly, the Jags did just get smacked by the 49ers, but I don't think there's much to this. Like, yeah, it's a -7 line, and it's a divisional game. So it kind of makes me hesitant being so quick to say this. But I'm going to go with Jags -7 on it.
I'm gonna go.
I just think they got to.
I'm gonna go Jags -7. This is a Jags. This is a fraud watch. So if they lose this game or it's weird and like they look bad, they're on fraud watch.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what I mean? They're on fraud watch yet.
Yeah.
They're on fraud watch yet.
Not
Jags
yet.
are not on fraud watch yet.
Yeah,
But if they lose this game or they fucking somehow they ugly ass win and like just barely sneak it out ugly, look bad.
Yeah.
Fraud watch.
Yeah.
So fraud watch game. See what happens to Jackson.
I think
See what happens.
this game decides the fraud.
Yeah.
I think. After this game, we know if Jacksonville's a fraud or not.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's after this game. I think they lose this
If
game.
they win,
they're
close.
on fraud watch.
If they
then
win-
it's like, oh, you motherfuckers are on fraud watch. Y'all fucking lose again. You're fucked.
I mean,
Bro, I'm
losing
done on it.
losing
All right, so
34
since you
to
guys are
3
on
against
fraud
San
watch.
Francisco's fraud watch.
Yeah.
I'm going to
No, San Francisco's still, even then, San Francisco had
But
that
still-
3-game skid.
But
they had that
still,
3-game skid
you
that
should
happened
be
to the NFL.
competing against them.
Yeah, like your Jags are 6-2. Like
Yeah.
they should have been. Their top
It should have been
team.
way
Like
closer.
they should have done something. And
Yeah,
it was
you're
at
right.
Jacksonville
You're right.
too.
You're
So,
right.
like,
Yeah.
But you
Right.
did catch San Fran just like
at a wrong
Pissed.
time.
Heated. Coming off a three-game losing streak and a bye, they're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
heated.
Yeah, so
son.
that was
It's like
kind of asking for that.
But that's the exact reason why I'm taking the Jags. I think they're going to be
Jags.
heated.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
this
oh,
is a
we're at home
perfect spot
again.
for
Yeah,
you
we
to-
have to
to
come
try
back.
to get one on
Get another
everyone.
one.
Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah,
And
Tennessee.
is Evan
Evan's on
Evan on
Jags.
Jags?
Yeah.
All right, so Zane Lone Wolf here, Tennessee +7. I
think
like
that's
it.
not a bad play.
I think this game can really end up being a 4-point game.
I could see it.
But
you know,
Jags, I gotta go Jags. And to back up my -7 spread, I'm gonna go with the final score being 30-17.
okay.
Next
I hope you
game,
get one of these right.
dude. I hope so. Dude, I'm pissed that 365 doesn't have correct score bets. I'd have to go on FanDuel
that
to do it.
Come on,
Which is
365, get your
fine.
shit together.
But like, Dude, last week I didn't place any, but I don't think I hit any. But this week I'm gonna place some because I gotta hit one of these. I was close fucking on the Eagles Cowboys like 2 weeks ago. I said 28-24. It was 28-23. So.
Oh.
Because fucking Cowboys went for 2. But
Damn.
anyways, fucking next game, New York Jets at Buffalo Bills. Buffalo -7. So another divisional game, another -7 spread.
All right, question. Who's the OC? Fire Ken Dorsey.
They did.
It did.
Yeah.
For Buffalo,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
fired him.
Yeah,
Who is it now?
Who is
Oh,
it?
it's Joe Brady.
I don't know.
Joe
Yeah,
Brady.
it's Joe
Yeah.
Brady. It's
For-
Joe
for-
Burrow's.
listen,
Joe Burrow's offensive
listen,
coordinator at
listen.
LSU.
Sean
He threw for
McDermott.
60 touchdowns.
Sean McDermott, head coach, former Panther. Ken Dorsey, former Panthers QB coach. Fucking Joe Brady, former Panthers OC.
Bills just steal
Yeah,
all
like,
guys.
yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, so
Like, I can take the Jets.
It's the
fuck?
Carolina North. Like,
so
what the
what
fuck?
happens if like nothing changes? Is Sean McDermott just like?
I don't.
It's
the
Is
only
Sean
way-
McDermott a defensive coach?
Yeah,
He is.
He was
He's
he
supposed
was
to be
D
a
coordinator.
defensive guy.
He was
He's supposed
defense
to be a
coordinator
defensive
for
guy.
us,
Yeah.
and I think
That's-
Seattle was like where he started, but yeah, like you're saying. So I don't think McDermott is really like on the hot seat, not yet. But if they go,
The seat's warming up.
it's warming up,
This
but
seat's
it's
warming
not.
up.
It's not close because they gotta go. I think they have to have like a 9-8 or an 8-9 season.
Dude,
and
I
miss
think
the
if they get
playoffs
bounced,
to be like,
no, I think if they get bounced in the first round of the wild card game, he is really feeling it.
I mean, yeah, but
Like,
they're not
I
gonna
think-
fire him. He won't get fired
I
this
don't
year.
know.
The only way
right
he gets
now,
fired
dude,
this year is if they go like
that-
7-10.
That's
Bro,
why
if he
Ken
doesn't
Dorsey.
make the
That's why he
playoffs.
just made that move.
Houston is the 7th seed right now in the playoffs. And we're ahead of them in the hunt. So like we're ahead of them in the standings
The
as
Bills?
well. Than the Bills. Like the
Yeah.
Bills they're starting to drop down the standings.
Yeah, they're
like,
5-5. That's not really.
yeah, and they, like their head-to-head matchups like aren't look good. Like they
Yeah,
lost
I'm
to
gonna
us
say-
head-to-head. Like
I called that shit. I had them finishing 3rd in the division. They're gonna finish 2nd only because the fucking Jets lost Aaron Rodgers. But if they would have finished 3rd, I mean, it's still got 10 weeks left in the season or whatever.
Rodgers might be
See,
coming back.
so I talked. To
Nah, it's
I
like-
called Zane today.
They said
I
December.
called Zane today, and I was
Beginning of
like,
December.
Zane, this is the only game I don't know what I don't know what to pick. And he talked me into Jets. 20 minutes later, I called Evan. I was like, Evan, I don't know what to pick in this game. And he talked me into the Bills. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck to pick. Like, Zane had me fully convinced, and then Evan had me fully
I think you
convinced.
talked yourself into the Jets.
Like, I don't know what to pick. Like, I
So
think
you
the
still don't
Jets...
know?
Like I think the Jets aren't actually that good. Like I was thinking like all the Jets are defense, like they're gonna fucking Zach Wilson can keep them in it. They'll sneak around, like they can beat teams. I think the Jets aren't that fucking good. I think they've been bandaged
It's
together.
really-
Like they've been held together by duct tape, and
Yeah.
there's a fucking everybody's just kind of trying to act like because everybody wants Aaron Rodgers to come back. So everybody's like, oh, let's hope the fucking Jets like keep their head above water and
Yeah.
they can.
They needed
Aaron
to
Rodgers
beat
can
the
come back to the playoffs. Like that's what everybody's hoping. That's
They
what everybody
needed
wants.
to beat the Raiders for that.
Yeah,
too.
like that's what everybody wants. But it's like they were bandaged together from like.
But at the same time, I think the Jets they have a good defense. Their defense probably just looks worse than it is because it's one of those situations where, like the Panthers the last few years, they're on the field
Yeah.
fucking 90% of
Yeah.
the time, so they're just
Yeah.
But
their
then,
ass.
but then on the flip side, I think Buffalo
Steelers deal with that problem a lot
Yeah.
too.
I think
But
Buffalo
we tend to
and,
still do well.
and Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
because
I
y'all are
think
fucking
This
elite.
is-
Josh Allen can't get it together.
This
I
is
mean,
a
he
perfect
can't get it
game
together.
though for them to just fucking blow a team out.
The Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think just
I'm glad you said that because that leads into my point. I am going to
Josh
take.
Allen's not playing great.
he's not.
not
He's not.
playing
I think
great.
it's
Same as
he always
Jacksonville.
puts together like he'll play really bad and then put together 1 week and everyone's like, oh, Josh Allen again, and then he'll
So
go on his pick spree again.
y'all remember like
Yes,
when
he
they
was
lost week 1, and then the very next week they played the Raiders and smoked them. This is this game. It's 1:00. It's not prime time. Yeah, it's a divisional game, but they just fucking lost to the Broncos when they shouldn't. I mean, that I don't know that was just a bad fucking game,
Yeah.
and they still could have
Yeah,
won
they blew
it.
it. They're embarrassed.
And at home too. So now they're at home again
yeah.
against the
It's the
division
same
team
as Jackson.
with
We're gonna
fucking
see
Zach
Steph
Wilson.
on.
Like I definitely could see
I'm
a
going
fucking
Bills.
yeah. I'm gonna go on Bills. I could see a fucking like a 30,
I gotta
35
I'm
to
on
10.
Jets. I have to take a long
Okay.
Wolf. I'm on Jets.
It is Evans on Bills too.
Yeah.
I knew Chap was
I gotta take a
like,
long Wolf. I have to.
All right.
That's
so
why I was like, I'm
it's
gonna wait
on
and
the
see
Jets.
if you guys sweep this, and I'm going Jets. I gotta go Jets.
Yeah, because
See, like, I literally look. I have Buffalo on my card. Like I wrote down Buffalo -7, but I was like, I'm switching.
So my score prediction for Buffalo is going to be 35 to 10. Yeah, Josh Allen does need to get it together, but this has been his whole career. He always, dude, he has what was it, 83 or 93 turnovers since he's been in the league.
93 turnovers.
Yeah, that's most in the NFL by far.
Dude,
Like he
it's
just
wild.
doesn't. But they're still good enough to fucking
What-
overcome those mistakes.
What is the number one fucking thing? What is the number one rule on offense? Don't turn the fucking football over.
Yeah.
What the fuck does Josh Allen do all the fucking time?
No,
Yeah,
he
that's
literally.
Turn the fucking football.
That's
That's
been
why
like-
I'm like
like-
confused why they fired Ken Dorsey for Josh Allen fucking
I've
just
seen-
handing the ball to the other team.
See-
Because maybe they're trying to get another guy to get like in his head to like
I think so. I'm
know.
a comment person. I always go and look at the comments under every page.
yeah.
I went to a page where, they fired Ken Dorsey, and I went under the comments to like look, and I seen somebody say, "Oh, they're fucking scapegoating for Josh Allen's mistakes," and I seen that post had like hella comments under it.
Yeah.
So I went under it to see and a bunch of Bills fans were like, no, he fucking sucks. Josh Allen, there's like 3 throws that Josh Allen can't make that Ken Dorsey always draws up and shit, and he just like doesn't call the
If
good
he can't
plays.
make them, is he that good?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying like,
Joe Burke can make
but at the
them.
same
Bet you
time,
Patton
like
can make them.
if you have a weakness at your quarterback, then you shouldn't be calling plays for that.
True.
So,
But I also
I mean,
think
like,
I also think Josh
I
Allen.
feel like there's something
like,
to it.
Josh Allen tries to
Like,
play hero ball too
He
much.
does. I'm
That's
not saying
where
it's
most of
all
his
on.
He's a
He's
gunslinger.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's all on the coordinator. It's definitely. I mean, Josh Allen needs to be more careful with the ball, but I mean that stuff plays effect.
Like, I
Coaching
think
plays effect to it.
I've always said Josh Allen reminds me of Brett Favre, but god damn it, Josh Allen's not fucking Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Brett Favre, that fucking guy.
Yeah.
I don't. Josh Allen
Except
play
he's a piece of
style.
shit, but
Josh
yeah,
Allen,
he's-
yeah,
he's
Josh
sick.
Allen's play style is Brett Favre.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like
He's
you,
fucking,
that motherfucker's not Brett. Favre.
fucking hella interceptions.
He's not Brett
I
Favre.
think what Brett Favre has like
He-
220 interceptions.
Most all
but
time.
he has like
It's
450
yeah.
touchdowns.
Most
though.
all time.
Yeah.
But like he
Bills
tries.
are
he
dealing
tries-
with some O-line stuff though, aren't they? Isn't their
Yeah.
O-line pretty bad?
D's beat up again. D's
Yeah.
full of injuries. Like I just. They can't.
I think Josh Allen is pretty good.
I think he's a
I
good
think
quarterback, but
He's
if he
solid,
continues,
but he's got
when you're playing good to decent defenses like this, like two interceptions can fuck you. Denver's defense isn't. Yes, they gave up 70 to Miami, but they've gotten. You can tell they've gotten better every week.
Mhm.
And when you throw 2 picks, it's gonna come back to fucking bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
So after
Like-
that Miami game, they made a change. I think I don't know if it was the coordinator or whatever, but and then since then they're 3-1, and their points per game. I think now they're 4-1, and their points per game has been fucking allowed has been 15.
Yeah.
So like they gave up 70 piece, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And now they're like,
Yeah, and when
So-
you turn the ball
And-
over against
but-
good deep, like you
but
give-
like the Bills, like even though the Broncos, we're not talking about the Broncos, but fuck man, they still almost lost that game after having that many turnovers and shit.
True.
Like,
Yeah,
That- that also goes to show-
Denver's not that good.
yeah, but that
It's
also
the
goes
same-
to show that I think the Bills were like they were on defense. I mean, obviously, like you said, the Broncos aren't amazing. But
It's the same thing. The thing is gonna be. I think this could be very similar to Week 1. Like, yeah, Zach Wilson's not very good,
Mhm.
but if you give the offense, you give other teams extra chances they shouldn't have had. Eventually, like they're gonna get a field
Yeah.
goal or something out of it. Like,
I
yeah,
can
there
see
is
that.
there's a chance the offense is bad enough to they don't get any points off turnovers. I mean, Cincinnati didn't score any points off those 2 fumbles we had against Houston.
yeah,
Sometimes that happens. But if you give offenses chances they shouldn't have had. It's
Jets
they get a field goal and maybe they're up 7, but then Josh Allen throws a fucking pick early in the fourth quarter, and now there's the field goal, and then there's no more points scored. Like, you know what I mean? Now they only win by 5.
I think the Jets, if they want to have a chance, they need to feed Breece Hall like 20 carries, like minimum. Like they got it because the Bills are not strong on run D, so they just gotta take it out of fucking Zach Wilson's hands and let fucking Breece Hall run. Just let him. So Lone Wolf, New York Jets +7. Next game, Seattle at LA Rams. Seattle -1, so another divisional game. A lot of divisional games this week. Seattle's favored at this one on the road, -1. I think this is
Matt Stafford's playing.
Yeah, he is coming back. I think this is Seattle. Because I mean, at this point, -1, you're picking a team to win. So
yeah, pick them.
Yeah, so fucking, I'm taking Seattle. I think they're the better team. Matt Stafford's coming back from an injury. Not saying that that's gonna limit him in any way, but they're hot. They've won like a couple in a row. So again, they're just the better team. Hopefully, Cooper Kupp, for the sake of my fucking fantasy team, 2 of them, comes back and does some shit. But I got Seattle. I got Seattle on this one.
What you got, B-Rad?
I think, hold on. I'm pretty sure I took Seattle, but I might change my mind.
Okay, so what you got,
This is a
Zane?
gut pick.
I didn't know Matthew
going
Stafford
Rams.
was
Going
coming
LA,
back
gut
this
pick.
week. Yeah, I think I'm going to go gut pick Rams. I think Matthew Stafford comes back. Shows that he's not washed up.
The Rams
He's
did.
off some rest.
The Rams did win week 2 against the Seahawks at Seattle, fucking by I think like 13. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a pretty even matchup regardless, but
yeah,
I'm gonna.
Matt Stafford coming
like-
back, I think. he'll-
Evan is also on Seattle -1.
oh,
And
gosh,
I'm
that
gonna
makes me want
take-
to change.
I'm gonna take Seattle -1. I think this is.
Would you
the
go
rank that
Seattle?
good.
Seattle, yeah, I think I got Seattle.
Matt Stafford is back, but I still don't. I'm not convinced he's 100% whether he's back or not. Just because he's old, he's banged up. Like he's old.
I'm
banged
thinking
up,
about
he's
it
old,
though, and
so.
like, man, the Seahawks secondary, like Sam Howell did just kind of ball.
Samuel's been doing well though.
I know, but I'm just saying like. That's not. I think. Cooper
See, this is
Kupp-
a pick 'em. I think Seattle wins the game.
This
Like,
could
I
be a
think
Cooper
it's-
Kupp, like 130-yard game. Puka Nacua 100-yard game. Fucking Rams win by like 10. But
I think Seattle's the better team.
yeah, and I think,
Seattle's a better team.
Seattle has more to play for because technically they could still win the division. I mean, they have the same amount of losses as fucking 49ers right now. So they can't afford to lose to the Rams, a divisional game, even though it is on the road. The Rams are not. They're 3-6 or some shit. So like, Seattle's got to win. So I'm just gonna go keep them. Seattle.
Stick to your
minus
guns,
one.
Levi. Seattle.
I'm gonna go score pick here. Let's go. I'm gonna go 30 to
Sounds like you're taking overs.
30 to 21, 30 to 24. 30
Sounds
to
like
24.
you're taking a lot of overs, and the under is hitting at a historic rate, Levi.
So fantasy scores
30 to
are up.
over. Yeah,
Fantasy scores are up.
fantasy scores are up. I need it. I need some dubs in a couple. I'm glad
I do too. I need dubs bad.
I beat
Some
Zane in an
good
armchair.
teams.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It was a sweat for you. though.
9-1. Yeah, I did. I forgot who. I think it was. I don't know, McCaffrey or somebody, but
Bro, Evan keeps talking in the armchair league like he like the best team in the league, and
He's like
I'm
5
gonna win the
Ls.
league. Yeah, it's like, bro, you're 5-4.
yeah.
Like you're a 4 seed right now. Like,
His
what do you
team though
just-
is good though, which is like
It is, but it's
Yeah.
like I don't. He's talking a lot of shit
Yeah.
for being
it
4
reminds
or 5
me.
seed
It
right
reminds
now.
me of like Mick last year. Like everyone's like, oh my god, Mick's gonna win the league. He's gonna win the league, and then fucking went 3-8. Or
Nick
whatever.
could have won the league though.
Like
See,
he
but
got shat on every week, but like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like fantasy is all luck, bro. Like Noah goes off for 170 and you're fucked. It's like, damn it. Like, what is going on?
I just
Next game, Minnesota at Denver. Sunday night game.
6-4. Sorry, I'm talking shit. 6-4.
Oh, still.
But 7. I'm 7-3.
I'm
James
9-1.
is 7-3. You're 9-1. And Noah's 6-4. And we're all in the same division.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, you ain't out of the water, son. Like, you ain't in a play. Like, you are not guaranteed the playoff spot yet.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't out of the water, son.
Minnesota at Denver. Denver -2.5 is the spread. It's Sunday night. Like 2 weeks ago, we would have been looking at this game like, fuck, dude, another shit game on primetime. But now that Josh Dobbs has won 2 in a row, the fucking
Vikings won 5.
Yeah, the Broncos have fucking beat the Bills on primetime last week. So now
Vikings
it's
won
like
5 games in a row.
Now
Denver's
it's like
won 3 or 4.
Yeah, now it's like
3 or 4.
what the fuck? Now this game's like exciting all of a sudden. Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
If you'd have been in week 7, you'd have been like, bro, week fucking 11.
Especially
Minnesota, Denver. We'd have been like, come the fuck on.
especially because Denver's like
They're
they're
still like
they're
come the
hella-
fuck on because it's gonna kind of be a boring game. But
I'm excited.
I think there's going to be some fucking fireworks. in this
Yeah.
game.
maybe with Josh Dobbs, but I don't know. I really.
I think this is going to be. I think this has potential.
It
to
could be like that fucking Bills game last week. Like
Yeah.
I think this has potential to be like. I don't think it's going to be like the Chiefs Rams game. That was wild, crazy scoring. But I'm saying like there's going to be something crazy that happens in this game.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be something
No,
wild that happens.
It's got these teams have the formula for some
100%.
weird ass shit.
I think the magic goes from Russell Wilson to Josh Dobbs.
Josh
this week.
Dobbs.
I think Josh Dobbs. I mean, what he's been able to do in 2 games, literally. How do you show up somewhere? He didn't start that first game. The guy got hurt.
Came in the
the
first
original
quarter,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, he came in, lights up. He doesn't even know half of the dudes in his huddle.
They know their names.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. I seen a video of him sitting on the bench by himself, like
Yeah.
after he literally won that game for that team, and they're like, because he doesn't know anyone. It's like, I don't know if that shows some magic. Like I think he's got it. And I mean, with 2 games under his belt, he knows.
either.
He knows. Yep, we drafted him. He knows the playbook a little bit better going into his 3rd game. I think Russell Wilson's magic's gonna wear off.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
the Browns had him on the roster
Hometown.
preseason.
Yeah, hometown team.
Yeah, the Browns had one. Yeah.
They're shit. They're pissed now.
They let him go to Arizona.
Yeah.
They let him go to Arizona.
I didn't even. Now that you said that, like, dude, now they're fucking mad.
They're heated.
Like, I mean, obviously at the time they didn't.
Look,
think
Josh
he was
Dobbs is
heated,
a fucking guy.
imagine if they
I
had
don't
him
give a-
now.
I'm
If they
telling
had
you,
him right now,
I
they'd be
said it,
hyped.
And I'm like 90% sure the Browns had him last year before he went to the Titans.
Yeah.
I said it last week. Josh
They
Dobbs.
got him back in the day.
Josh Dobbs will be the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings next year. Josh Dobbs will be the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings next year. Lock of the week. What am I? 8-1. 8-1 on the year. Lock of the week. Minnesota Vikings money line.
So they
Give me the
burn
2.5. Fuck the 2.5. You don't need the 2.5. Money line. Money line. Money line. 8-1. We're going 9-1. Let's go.
I'm rooting for him because it's your lock, Minnesota.
Let's go.
Is Evan also
All
Yeah,
day.
that's-
Josh Dobbs all day. Denver's not that good. Denver's not that good. Okay? Russell Wilson's not that good. Defense is playing better, yes, but this is a Josh Dobbs game.
It is.
Maybe high scoring. I don't know what the over under is. No, I'll say over
I bet he
because
faces
it's probably
a little
not that.
adversity
It's
for
probably
sure.
not that high, but this is gonna be a weird game, crazy game. I think Josh Dobbs is just that guy. This is Josh Dobbs bet. This is a Josh Dobbs bet.
Yeah.
I love Josh Dobbs. I'm buying all Josh Dobbs stock. Let's go, Josh Dobbs. Love it.
Okay, so way too early to say he's the starting quarterback next year.
He's a starting quarterback for the
No.
Minnesota Vikings next year.
No,
Book it.
I
Is
think
he-
they're
is
going
he
to be.
my
about to
words.
come out and do the Gino?
Mark it. Mark
The
my
rest of
words.
the season.
I mean,
Mark my words.
Come out and do the
I'm
Gino.
telling you, Josh Dobbs is fucking good, dude. Josh Dobbs is good.
Get him paid next year.
we'll see. I mean, it
JJ
happened. It happened with
Bad.
Gino. It happened with
JJ
Gino, so you
Bad.
never know.
I
But
mean,
like,
I mean, because who does he have to throw to in Arizona? I mean, he had Marquise Brown, I guess.
When's
Well, like,
JJ
Nothing
back?
like JJ.
JJ's not back yet, but
he's been able to come off IR actually they haven't like designated the return yet.
He has 21.
But it's been 5 weeks, I think, since the injury, 5 or 6. So
I would love
and
to
hopefully
see.
he comes back soon.
I would love to see
He's
Joshua
projected-
Dobbs throw balls to Justin Jefferson.
still day to day, limited on Wednesday.
Oh, so he's actually practicing. If they get a dub here, they're 7-4. Or wait, right? Or are they 6-4? They're 6-4 because they're 5-4.
Appears to be trending in the right direction to return from injured reserve and play Sunday night against the Denver Broncos. After missing at least 5 games, the 24-year-old may need to get in a full practice before the team feels comfortable throwing him out there for the game. If Jefferson gets activated later this week,
Did
Didn't you trade for him in a league? Like
Yeah,
a
I
big
did.
trade?
The one I'm 9-1 in. So like,
Oh.
and
I
I
sold
need a
him because
receiver.
Oh, from
was
you?
like, yeah.
Yeah, because he can't keep him next year. So
I love this pick.
like, and he's also like 3-6.
fucking
so
go,
like,
dude.
Hey,
Minnesota
I'm
fucking
3-7, and
Oh.
I'm the 8th seed in the playoffs right now.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
dude.
Swear.
Dude, that's what
Wait,
I'm
we
saying.
have 8 spots?
No, we have 7.
No, it's an 8. Because I beat you in the first round.
Oh, it's
Eight
armchair.
seed.
He's talking about armchair,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
Yeah, armchair. Yeah,
So it's
armchair is
8?
8.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
We voted because they didn't want to do 7.
Is it 12 team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's clutch because I need a wide receiver because Pickens,
Yeah.
not
'Cause
necessarily
I was-
him, but he's been letting me down. And then fucking Christian Watson has been
I
a
was
huge letdown.
telling you how good our division
But
is.
next year I got
need a fucking
You got
receiver.
Sean
It's-
Watson.
it's
and
a
that dude's
keeper.
good.
Yeah.
And I got 2 second rounds, 2 third rounds, 2 6th round picks. Like I got a lot of picks.
Yeah, that is nice.
I was talking about how our good our
Pretty much a
division is.
redraft format.
Zane's division: Howard 2-8, Everett 2-8, Jordan 3-7, Zane 3-7, Jeff 4-6, and then Nick 8-2. Just dog walking. Just dog walking. in the division.
8-2.
Like,
I think I
dog
played Jeff this week, so like he could. I mean,
I
I'm
beat
not-
Jeff
I'm not
last-
putting
last
bad juju
week, I
there,
think.
but I mean, I probably hopefully win. I go 10-1. He goes 4-10, but we'll see.
I play Zane this week, I think.
So
Yeah.
I don't think I ever announced. I didn't really say anything, but I mean I gotta go with the lock bet. Minnesota plus
Clean
2.5.
sweep. Let's go.
I think they win. It's gonna be 19-16. A weird ass score. I think Josh Dobbs is down to cool down a little bit, but
No way. Magic
it's gonna
goes
be
from
fun
Russell
watching on
Dobbs,
prime
man.
time. It's
Russell
gonna be
Wilson's
fucking
gonna have no magic. this
ling
game.
Fuck,
all
watch that.
Dobbs. It's still at Denver. It's still at Denver.
All
so
Dobbs.
All Dobbs.
That Denver. That
JJ,
fucking.
I'm telling you right now, get this 2.5 or get this money line while it's plus. If JJ is announced to play, this might flip to Minnesota favored or drop to like 1, drop to a
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
get it now.
I think we got to.
Yeah.
We got to put it in the lock, but okay. So next final game, prime time Monday night, great fucking game, Super Bowl matchup, Philly at Kansas City, KC minus 2.5 is the spread.
Y'all can go first on this one.
I'm going with. So at first glance, you know, obviously KC they won the Super Bowl. They're fucking 7-2. They're at home. It's prime time. You know, 2.5 easy. But I think they're both coming off buys. I think Philly's gonna be fired up. I think they win. I got Philly plus 2.5.
I got Philly.
They're
2.5.
They're thinking about that Super Bowl matchup. They're like,
Yeah.
we got to come in here, fucking punch them in the mouth. They're what? They're 8-1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
best
so
record
like,
league.
yeah, they're not. I mean, I see
Philly's
why
the
Kansas City's
best team in the
favored.
league right now.
It's at home, but Philly's gonna come in fucking off a bye, just like KC. Fucking, I think they could win by 4 at least.
Yeah, I like Philly in this spot.
Philly.
I like Philly 2.5 in this spot. I think they're probably gonna win the game, but give me the 2.5.
31-28. That's what I'm gonna bet.
KC's
Philly wins.
KC's offense, you can tell, has not been the same. Like it's,
Mm-mm.
I mean, you
Yeah,
still have
not
Patrick
at all.
Mahomes, so obviously yes, there's Patrick Mahomes there. I mean, he's the best quarterback.
Kelsey.
He's second best quarterback in the league right now. So, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is still on the team, but you can tell their receiving core is bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Oh,
Kelsey's
yeah.
the only guy. You stop Kelsey. you stop-
Rasheed Rice, man,
Yeah,
up and coming.
Exactly.
You gave him to me, bro.
Like, this is.
And I mean, they're going to be getting after him with Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Like that defensive line.
100%.
It's crazy. The Eagles' defense is incredible.
Yeah.
I think the Chiefs' defense is really what has really been playing better than their offense.
Patrick
Really?
Mahomes
Yeah.
is one of the best quarterbacks under pressure.
Okay. I think
I
the
love
Eagles.
this lone wolf. I love it. I love it.
You get the Eagles
I'm
on the
I'm taking Philly.
I love it.
You're going KC?
Yeah.
Alright, me too. No, fine.
Evans also on Philly. But I think this.
Oh, Zane's
Philly's gonna
got
make this
two
game a dogfight.
balls.
They're not going to make it like the Super Bowl where they try and,
it's
all right, we're going to
a field goal
outscore them.
game.
I think they're going to make this a dogfight.
Field goal
And Philly's
game.
going to win it.
You have two lone wolves that I really do not love. Like, I think that you could hit both.
What's he
That's
have?
not going to be good.
Tennessee and Philly, or KC.
Those are two games that are, like, deep down, I feel like he's going to smack.
No.
I mean, I'm obviously
The
still,
only one I'm scared about is the Jags.
I'm still riding.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about. I think Philly's going to make this. An
Yeah,
ugly
what am I
game.
talking about?
They're not.
Philly's.
That's
100 to
You
nothing.
can't try and score. You can't try and score with KC. It's Patrick Mahomes. Like, yeah, the receiving core isn't that good. The offense isn't as good as it has been, but it's still Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like, you make this a fucking ugly game. Run the football. Like, make it ugly. Fucking send pressure at him. Like, how he's the best quarterback against pressure. Fucking send more pressure. Like, get to his ass. So, I think this is easy, Philly. Best team in the league. They're the best team in the league right now.
31-28 Philly wins, in my opinion.
I think it'll be a little higher. I think they'll score.
I don't think it's
I
going
think it's
to
going to be lower.
See, I think, I don't
I'll
think
give you a
that
score
I did.
prediction for this one.
Yeah.
Philly 17, KC 10.
I don't think it would
I
be
wanted to
that.
say 7, but no, it's gonna be an ugly game, dude. Dogfight.
It could be because
I
the
think
both
34,
defenses are
30.
not good. Or, I mean, both
defenses
are good.
are
That's
good.
what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah, so both defenses are good. You said what?
34-30.
I wanted to say 17-7, but I was like, nah, they're not gonna win.
I think, I mean, I predicted 31-28. I'm going to keep riding with that, obviously, but I feel like could definitely be like a 24-21 type game. There's going to be some scoring. Patrick Mahomes
Kansas
is
City.
going to score.
24-20.
24-21 Kansas City.
No, 17-10.
You want to start with your lock chat?
Yeah, so lock
Josh
down.
fucking Dobbs. Josh fucking Dobbs. Minnesota Vikings money line. You already know it. I'm fucking best in the world. 8-1. Best in the fucking world. We're going 9-1.
Best in the fucking world. Going
Best in the fucking
9-1
world.
with Josh Dobbs.
Best in the fucking world. What Josh Dobbs do for me last week?
Oh, I know.
Smoke.
I like it.
Let's go,
That's a
Josh
good
Dobbs.
look.
We should have
Smoke.
been look. We should have hit fucking
Oh, I mean,
Minnesota money
it
line
was
last
pretty
week.
locked. Like
Yeah, you
they
knew
got-
they were winning.
Yeah.
He took a big lead.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, so there's not tons of bets out there right now. So my lock, I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to go Texans money line over Arizona. It's minus 225, so I think that's probably the worst odds on a lock we've had this year. But I got to go with it. I feel like it's safe. Even though I still think Arizona's going to make it close. It's a weird game. I don't love it, but it's locking. I got faith.
Damn.
So, and then you're
I'm
yeah.
I'm riding with Pittsburgh heavy. I think they don't lose to a rookie quarterback. I think our defense shines against them. We get a few sacks, few turnovers. I don't see us losing.
Yeah. All right. Even though I will be glad to lose my pick'em bet to win the lock. So whatever happens. But definitely riding with the lock for sure. We're gonna win.
I'm going with the Chargers over Green Bay. I think Green Bay's bad.
Yeah,
Don't.
Green Bay is ass.
Yeah.
I am the Chargers coming off like that heartbreaking loss. But huge scoring game. They're gonna come back and win this week. Then Evan.
Evan. Yep. So Evan.
We're kind of. This is an established rule after this week. If Evan misses this, I mean, we've already warned him twice.
Yeah, he's bet against he bet against the Steelers one week. He bet against the Panthers a couple weeks ago, and now he's betting against the Panthers again. He's fucking doing
He's
Cowboys.
0 for 2 on them too.
Yeah, he took an L when we beat the Texans somehow, fucking, and then Pitt won. But he's going Cowboys minus 9.5, which
alt spread.
as a Panthers fan going to the game this weekend, I mean I like it. I love it actually. I mean I'm putting a parlay together myself. I might drop it on the story just to show y'all, but I'm going fucking Dallas minus 21. So I mean.
You think they'd win by more than 21?
So
Yeah.
disrespectful to your team.
I don't think.
I hate you.
I don't think it'll be that
Bro,
bad.
I think it'll be that bad.
But
Cowboys right now
He
are
looked-
10 and a
then
half.
again,
He's buying a
bash
point.
against the Bears.
He's buying a point.
I still
And
hate.
getting it at 9.
I hate fading, like making like one of us bet against her.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it's
I
pretty
hate
ass.
it too.
It's pretty ass.
I hate it.
And
Yeah. He's
in
0
this
for 2.
case,
Now, if he goes 0
I
for
said it to
3,
him. I said it to him as soon as he said that. I was like, "You realize you're 0-2 this year. You've been doing that."
yeah.
And he's like,
In this case, I like it. I did not like it against the Texans because I called that dub, but this one I can't. There's just,
I know, but
I feel like there's no
it's
fucking
juju.
way.
It's something bad juju.
That is true. That is
then
true.
you're rooting against your team.
yeah, it's
It's
fuck-
gonna be a fucking. It's at Carolina, but it's gonna be a home game for the Cowboys. I'll give you all feedback on that one.
I just placed it, so let me pull it back up. It is.
How much you throw on it?
I threw a 10.
I'm at third.
Vikings money line, Houston money line, Dallas 9.5, Chargers money line, Steelers money line. 10 to win 163.
I might throw 20 on it.
It is plus 1,500.
Plus 1,500. Is that exact?
1582 or
Oh,
something.
okay.
1582.
Remember we had that plus 1,000 exact? That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was
1582.
Wish we would have hit that one. So you said you had a topic that you wanted to bring up on.
Oh yeah.
So
I just thought it was fun because me, Austin, and Avery, a few of our other friends, we got in an
Stin and
argument.
Slave?
Yeah, Stin and Slave. We got a pretty big argument the other day about this stat right here. Through first 80 games of career, Baker Mayfield and Tom Brady have basically the same numbers
Oh, shut
through the first 80 games.
yeah.
Okay, but Tom
Well,
Brady
we gotta
also
hear
went
out-
to
we
a
gotta hear-
Super Bowl. His
I mean, look at these numbers.
Listen. Wait,
But
hold
you
on.
also-
Oh, wait. Before we get crazy, we haven't heard the point
It's
yet.
like-
We haven't heard the point. Well, so like, let's fucking
Yeah, I
we'll put
mean,
up the stats, completion
I'm
percentage.
not saying I dislike thinking that Baker is a good quarterback. I don't think he
You
is.
can't
I think he's
compare him
awful.
with Tom Brady.
But like at the same time, those years were not only were they golden years for the Patriots, they were golden years for Pittsburgh too. So I tend to watch
So
games
80,
from back
80
then.
games is 5 seasons. 80 games is 5 seasons.
Yeah,
Tom Brady's first 5 seasons were
but
The early
he
2000s.
was so overhyped though, and he won Super Bowls in that time. He won like multiple.
Yeah,
You tell me Tom Brady was
who's gonna think-
overhyped or Baker was overhyped?
No, I'm
Baker's
saying
overhyped.
I'm saying but Tom Brady was not overhyped, but he was hyped. Then he was like, "Oh my God, this is our guy. This is
Yeah, okay.
this is going to be an amazing
but
quarterback."
so let's look at this. But let me tell you my point.
Tom Brady
Tom Brady's
won a Super Bowl.
first 5 years were the early 2000s, where it was a run fucking offense. And
that
he
was
put
going
up
to be
those
my
numbers.
question.
Baker's first 5 years is a nothing but air raid, can't touch the quarterback, can't touch
Yeah.
the receivers over the middle. No, concussion this, concussion that, and he put up those numbers. That's what I
gonna be-
look at.
About
that was
That's what
gonna
I
be
saw.
like the early 2000 Ravens defense. Like
Yeah,
you're not
like-
throwing a pass across the middle.
Fuck
Yeah,
no.
that was going to be the discussion. Do you think it's the league changing into more of like a passing thing, or do you think it's more of just
1000%.
the teams that they played for?
So Baker
Oh.
had
Because, I
really
mean-
good a really
Well-
good defense when he
Yeah.
played for the Browns,
Yeah.
and Tom Brady's skill wasn't that great on offense. If you looked at, especially in his early,
Yeah, it's his brain,
Like-
it's his mind. I mean,
But
yeah,
who did
Tom
the
Brady
Browns
was
so
an
like
athletic
you're,
guy.
you-
Tom Brady had a huge
it's
arm
not
and he
even
throw the
a-
ball fast.
That's
but-
not even a like comparison. I don't think. I don't think.
I don't think it is either. But when you look at these numbers,
but like
they're you're
identical. Talking about winning games, winning football games.
I wonder what they're winning. Yeah, like and
odds second season, dude.
and the Patriots probably
I mean.
I don't think. Okay, so let me say something for a second. So I don't think that obviously Baker's not Tom Brady.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I get where the point is going here. I don't think that we should give up on Baker as a fucking bust or trash QB because
he's a journeyman.
Look at his fucking teams. The first 2 years on the Browns, Freddie Kitchens, they went like 1-16.
No.
I mean, I don't think their defense was good yet until 2020. And then you see he went to the playoffs and they won the game.
No,
I mean,
let's
and then he was on the fucking.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Then he played injured, and then that's what got him out of Cleveland. Then he went to fucking Carolina, was with Matt Rule and the fucking trash Panthers, and then went to the Rams at midseason, and then now he's in the Buccaneers, and they're not doing bad. They're just not a good. They're not a great team. Tom Brady
was on that same Buccaneers team 2 years ago, and he won a Super Bowl and he had MVP numbers every season he played for the Bucs.
But that was 2 years ago. Last year, I mean,
he still had great numbers. He had great fucking numbers.
I know, but they still went fucking 8 and 9.
Great fucking numbers.
Yeah, look, Baker Mayfield is not
Baker's numbers are good.
A bad quarterback. Right. Baker Mayfield is a starter in this league, yes, but he's a journeyman guy. He's never gonna.
But I feel like if
he's never gonna be that guy that's gonna get your team over the hump. He's never gonna win a Super Bowl. Maybe fucking Tampa Bay gets in the playoffs and they somehow win the wild card round. But if I'm seeing the Buccaneers in the divisional round of the playoffs, I'm like, fucking score, son. Let's fucking go.
But like,
I can see Baker in the playoffs.
Right.
Give me that.
I mean, again, I'm not saying he's Tom Brady, but we gotta think about this for a second. Tom Brady, a Hall of Fame coach. He's had a fucking top 5 defense year in and year out. And he has had great weapons, but coaching is all the difference, and your teammates is all the difference.
And arguably now it's just making his point even better that he also made his coach a lot.
Yeah,
it's this year. Look at the past seasons of the
dude left.
That is true, but
first year won a bowl.
But the Buccaneers also stacked up that year. They're not the same team as they were.
No, you're right. But I just don't think that's one of those stats. I see those stats all the time. But it's Baker's not a bad quarterback. Baker is a starter in this league, but Baker is not.
That's what I'm saying. If you get him on a team with a good coach and a great defense, he could definitely take you far.
If you showed me, if you
win a Super Bowl,
I don't think he could ever get to a Super Bowl.
What I think's most fucked up about the stat is first 80 games. Brady's first 80 games were in the early 2000s where it was run football. If this was Baker and Josh Allen, if that was Baker and Josh Allen, you showed me these stats, I'd be like, okay, hold on a minute, let's fucking take a look at this.
Right.
But this is two different eras. This is two different eras of football.
Stats,
which I guess
kinda. I mean,
Loki kind of better than Josh Allen's.
It's like a 15-year difference. It's not like this is the fucking 70s versus now.
Yeah.
They were still throwing back then.
They were, but it was still. They weren't throwing across the middle.
Yeah.
There was still big aspects to the game.
It was a run first.
Definitely. But
running backs were getting the ball 25, 30 times a game.
I mean, it was 1999 was the last time a running back was the Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
1999, so it was right around when Tom Brady.
Yeah, so a couple years later, he fucking.
Adrian Peterson was the last running back to win regular season MVP.
Yeah,
AP.
So I mean,
08 or
07, I think. But yeah. But I mean, it definitely was a more pass run heavy era back then.
Yeah.
But and again, not trying to say Baker's Tom Brady, but.
Baker,
he needs to get on a solid team.
I just think it's crazy how much hype Tom Brady had at the beginning of his career compared to Baker, and they're far off in numbers.
But Tom Brady also had a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's
yeah, which yeah.
And
I
Tom
think
Brady
it
was
comes-
on significantly better teams than Baker.
Yeah, better teams.
100%, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
And I think Baker really fucked himself by playing injured in that 1 year against the Browns, because he could be the fucking QB right now for the Browns, and who knows where they could be.
Really, yeah.
Like, I mean,
But
they'd probably be
the
just
Browns,
as good.
The
Dude,
Browns.
this is the clap, dude. I laughed when I saw that shit. I deadass laughed. I was
Bro,
like, bro.
the Browns
classic
would
Browns.
not stay with fucking Baker. It don't matter. They were
They-
waiting for something like Deshaun to
Yeah,
come
but
in.
I love this. I love this shit that Deshaun's out for the season.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
classic.
Yeah,
dude.
I could.
It's
I seen it
fucking
from a mile
classic.
away, and I mean,
Yeah,
Classic.
like Darby was texting me earlier. He was like, "Bro, it's just some Browns luck, dude." He's like, "I thought we were actually gonna finally have a good season."
It's not Brown's luck.
And
It's
it's
Brown's fucking front office.
Yeah.
It's not Brown's
Well, what do
luck.
you
Their
mean?
fucking front offices suck. They have been for fucking 30 years.
You can't blame an injury on Brown's front office.
Why?
you can.
Why the fuck would you give Deshaun Watson $230 million fully guaranteed? That is insane.
I mean, okay, well, that's a whole different fucking
He
topic.
should have
than-
never got the contract. He should have never got the contract.
Okay, but whether you got the contract or not, like
That's
him
fine.
being injured doesn't.
Well, I mean, he
that's
still
not.
hasn't played up to his
No.
contract.
Oh, I mean, definitely not. I
So,
don't.
like,
I mean, it was trash.
therefore,
It was trash either way.
No,
I
you
mean,
can't
but,
bank.
like,
You can't bank if he's
like,
gonna get injured. But like,
That's
I
not
mean,
because like
he's
technically,
not worth what they're
technically,
paying.
if
Not even close.
I mean, no,
nowhere in the ball.
but technically, if he was, I mean, they're right now. I mean, they're 6-3. They're, I mean, they could make.
yeah,
It's
he's
not like
sat out
they're-
half the games they won.
No,
man.
isn't he 5-1? He's 5-1 this year in his record.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
he
not.
is.
Yeah.
His last couple of games,
but-
the Browns. If we had a Browns fan right here, they would be fucking going crazy
I-
because he's not been terrible
His
his
one-
past couple
his
games.
one loss
like-
was the Steelers.
Dude, fully guaranteed 200. See, look, you don't understand. This shoulder injury is. I mean, I bet you money Baker's is worse. And he still played through it. He just has $230 million guaranteed. So he
Why
goes
play?
to get a second opinion from the doctor instead of the team doctor that's saying, "Oh, you could probably get through. Oh, you miss a couple weeks and you can come back."
Yeah.
But no, he's gonna go get a second opinion and go, "Hey doc, tell me I need surgery and it's gonna take this long to recover, so I can just fucking get a check and bounce." Like it's guaranteed exactly what the fuck happened. He's like he looks like
He
that
doesn't,
guy.
he doesn't want to play.
Like-
Yeah. He's like not living up. to his
It's why you
fucking
can't give
expectations.
NFL guys fully guaranteed contracts. The
And
injury risk
especially
is too
just
high.
his situation and like everything. It was
I
just
feel like
such a
some
dumb
guys
move.
Yeah,
Stupid.
It was
that
such
was.
a dumb.
He hadn't
I mean,
played
it was
football
dumb
in 2
in
years.
from the beginning. Yeah, I
I mean,
definitely
sign
agree
him
with
for
that.
sure, but
230, that was-
$230
yeah, that was-
guaranteed,
that was
dude.
stupid.
No.
And now that we look back on it, I mean, I can't even front. Like, I was hoping that the Panthers were gonna get him.
Yeah,
But now
no
I'm
one even-
so glad we.
no
did.
one even thought that he would get a deal like that.
Oh no.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't expect
Well,
it.
one, even if we would have done that, I would have been like, oh, fine, whatever. You know, that's an overpay, but you know, it's Deshaun Watson, and that's exactly what Browns fans were thinking. Like, oh yeah, he's got all that shit, and he fucking, you know, hasn't played in a year. But when he was playing, you can't argue that the dude was balling. So like, I would have been happy, but then coming to the season and he's trash and everyone's like, oh, rapist, fucking, and then everyone's fucking hating the Panthers. I'd just be pissed. So I'm just glad.
Just think about
glad we fucking
Yeah.
just they did not.
whoever fucking.
But now we got
whatever
fucking-
Cleveland fans with Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love,
yeah.
I
He
love
has
how
fucking-
karma comes
he has
back to
20
bite him in the
He
ass.
has 20 more
'Cause-
fucking cases on his head.
Us and the
And
Ravens.
I'm
I'm just
sure-
saying the Bengals and the Ravens have never hired rapists on our team. Just,
Just fucking
the Panthers-
wife eaters.
Panthers-
I'm
Just
sure
wife
you know.
eaters.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you know just as
Just
much as I know.
dudes
And
that
dirty
fucking
players.
straight
Vontaze
knockout bitches.
Cleveland was the
Joe
worst at calling Ben
She had it
Roethlisberger a
coming.
rapist. Cleveland, I know for me personally, all the people that I knew that were Cleveland fans called Ben Roethlisberger a rapist the most.
Because like that's
Ben
all they could
Roethlisberger,
say.
right.
Because y'all always beat them. So
Yeah,
it's like,
and then
yeah.
so they would just be like, your quarterback's like a rapist. I'd be like, all right, I mean, whatever.
Get
bro.
dubs.
At
If
least
it
we
gets me a
fucking
Super
win,
Bowl,
bro.
fuck
Like,
it. Like, give me a couple Super Bowls. I'll take a rapist.
No, I'm glad karma.
I'm playing. No,
I'm
chill,
glad
chill.
karma came back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, times
that
20.
that shit was
Yeah, right.
beautiful. Beautiful.
I guarantee you money if you just said to Browns fans, "Hey, look, no, you don't know. This dude's got 26 sexual assault cases, but he'll win you a Super Bowl." They're signing that bitch
You'd
so
sign
quickly.
it. You'd
They're
sign it.
Oh, dude, I might sign that.
I might sign that shit.
Give me a bowl.
I wouldn't fucking bowl, man.
But Watson ain't.
Now,
that
now we
fucking
just
guy.
get
Watson
conned
ain't
because
winning the
we have a
bowl.
fucking midget as our QB, so now we just get conned for that. So I guess. It's cool.
Yeah, we told you that going into the season.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
it's
that's
like
fucking.
the
I knew it was
same
gonna
thing.
happen. I mean, as long as he's a QB, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Even if he's fucking got 8 Super Bowls, they're still gonna fucking tell him he's fucking small. Jeff Hess will be in my phone. Fucking CJ Stroud's fucking better. Fucking Bryce sucks. Every fucking week.
Bryce Young's small.
Yeah, like, fucking
Short
send
ass.
me a meme like, dude, fuck, God. But anyway, so yeah, let's wrap it up. Good episode. Glad we had a guest on. Hopefully we'll be back in a few weeks or whenever we have another down guy. Maybe we might have an episode of 5 and have all 4 of the crew.
Yeah, Evan went on vacation again during football season.
Yeah.
Not locked in. That's why the Patriots suck, Evan.
Yeah. No, the Patriots
All
suck.
your
You're
fault.
not fucking locked in. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Tune in next week, and appreciate y'all. Go Panthers.
Peace out.
Fuck Joey Porter.